Hello everybody, my name's Stephanie. I'm a full-time reseller. Thanks for coming back. If you come and visit me often and check out to see what I've sold or things I've found at yard sales. If not, if you're new here, I've been reselling since 1998. I was one of the first eBay sellers back when it was fun. It's okay now, but they're not the mom and pop shop they used to be. But yeah, I wanted to share some of the things I've sold the past couple days. If you're new, I sell a lot of Stampin' Up! For a friend. She actually knows the owner of the company, and she's, I guess what you call, well, she's a reseller too, but she gives a lot to me to resell, and I take a percentage. And they go for pretty good. I've sold a ton, but I don't share every single one. But I want to give you an idea of what they go for. So if you're ever out in a yard sale or thrift store, these stamp sets go for pretty good. Like, for instance, this one called Quiet Reflection. Now, she did a bundle. This one stamp set went for, that one was $18 for that one, but the other set went for $44.99, and they ranged between $17.99 to, I sold one for $90. It depends how rare they are or whatever. But also these Stampin' Up! Ribbons, someone did a bundle too, and see, I sold 5 spools that has to say Stampin' Up! For $46.77. So that's pretty good. Just to give you an idea of what Stampin' Up! Is, because I don't always show everything I've sold. I like to just mostly talk about some of the unique things I've found. But this little pretend play macaroni and cheese is really tiny. That was given to me from a friend. She gave me a ton of play food, and I kind of sorted it out rather than selling it lots, because you can make more on some of these when you sell it by itself. So that one little tiny Fisher Price macaroni and cheese went for $11.98. It's just a play food. I also sold the Zoe. I just picked this up at a yard sale for $1, and it went. I probably should have listed it for more because it sold within like a half an hour. I couldn't find anything like it, but it's a Sesame Street vintage Zoe bib, and it's for like a bigger child. So yeah, now I know next time if I see one to sell it for more. But that was a good markup. $14.99. I only paid $1 for it. I also sold, scoot down here, some jazz magazines. I had bought a huge lot of jazz from my local auction for $5, like a ton of stuff. And this was a few items. She bought 2 magazines, one for $12.99, one for $14.99. And so I was able to bundle those together. Mostly Stampin' Up! Stuff. Not a super ton of new or unique things, but I just wanted to point out that Zoe bib and the little play food. I sold one thing on Poshmark. Poshmark's pretty slow. People, I found, they want to lowball you all the time, but this bag I just sold I got it for 50 cents at a yard sale. Lily Bloom is a good brand. Keep an eye out for Lily Bloom. This one is called Sushi Cat Purse. It sold for 18, so I had it for 24 and someone offered 28. I figured I paid 50 cents for it. You can't go wrong with that. But Lily Bloom, I've sold several items like that, and they always go for pretty good. But besides that, I've been selling things locally, not as much as I was for a while. It slows down after tax season. People get their money, then summer, people are more traveling and probably going to yard sales. But yeah, not a ton of Stampin' Up!, but those are just the few unique items I've sold. I'm going to be doing a live auction this Sunday with Big Bro. I'll do a little video and send a link. He always has a lot of nice things. I'm going to be selling a lot of things at low price. I did come into a bunch. Let me grab it real quick. And I'm debating whether or not I want to sell these on the auction or not. But I haven't even done research, but I won at a local auction a ton of Atari games. It took me a minute to find them. I had them buried. But each lot, I paid $15. So I'm going to go through and just show just for fun. Maze Craze, Air Sea Battle. Now some of these are so old, they have old store stickers of, I think they got it at the thrift store for 50 cents. Video Olympics. I had an ET, a Wizard War, Superman, Buck Rogers. I didn't even go through these yet. I just bid on the lots. Gorf. A lot of fun. These are fun. Home Run. Gangster Alley. I've never even heard of Gangster Alley. Ice Hockey. Now this looks like it has a little wear on it. I'm not sure on that. Gosh, there's another lot I got. Let's see if there's any unique ones. Game Program. They keep saying Game Program. Oh, Space Force, Space Shuttle. Where's my ET? I saw a documentary once on the ET game. They were very rare and worth a lot of money at one time. And then someone, I'll have to find the YouTube video, or it was this whole documentary on the ET game, ET Atari game, and they took them off the shelves because something was wrong. I know I have it somewhere. And they were so rare because they took them off the shelves. They were worth like thousands of dollars. But then someone says, I remember the company threw a ton of them away in a landfill, and they remembered the year. And I'm like, God, that was like 30 years ago. And they could figure out the exact spot where all these games were thrown away, new in the boxes. And they spent weeks digging through, and they found all these ET games. So now it's saturated the market because they found all these ET games. Why a company would throw stuff away like that, I have no idea. Star Raiders, we are a very wasteful country. That's all I have to say. Defender, who remembers Defender? Yeah, I have ET somewhere, but I just remember seeing the documentary about that and thinking that was such an interesting story. I don't know if any of these are worth a lot, but it was fun picking them up. Maybe I'll sell a couple on his auction. I'll have to see. I haven't had a chance to go through these yet, but I might throw some in and start them off at a low price. So come and check him out this Sunday, the Big Bro Auctions, and I'll put the link. I'll make another video, but it's 6 p.m. Eastern, so it would be 4 o'clock my time, Utah time. So yeah, I wanted to show you my cool finds. It's always fun winning things at auctions, especially it's so hard to come across Atari games, anywhere. But I got a bunch of them. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for always coming visiting, and make a comment of how your sales have been and what you've been selling. And I'll chat with you later. Bye.